Hi, welcome back to Penumbra Black Plague. So, last time we found out that we're infected with the Turngate virus, and now we need to figure out a way out of here because this door is locked with an electronic lock. We go ahead and open this up. There's actually a fuse here, which we can go ahead and put in one of three places. We can put it into here, which powers up the lights, but it doesn't actually turn on our computer system. Or we can put it into here, which turns on the computer, and it looks like we have an incoming message. Let's answer.
Wow, you look like you've crawled through a sewer to get here. I suppose I'm flattered. Hi, I'm Amabel Swanson, and I suppose I'll be your guide for the day. Hello? Can you hear me? I think the transmission's only one way. I've got a webcam. Pull a silly face if you can hear me. Oh, very attractive. Okay, we're on. There's some things you need to know.
Sure. Whatever you say, lady.
We released a virus. It wiped us out. 3 weeks ago, we tried to get out through the mines, but it didn't work the way we'd planned. I think one of the Inuit workers made it, but others were taken. Some panicked and got lost. I ran, and when I stopped, I was on my own. Oh, and another symptom is deja vu.
Great.
The only chance we have is a man called Howard. He said he'd found a solution to the virus. His vitals last registered in the library, but only members of the organization have access. I'm still seeing a few life signs in the residential quarter. You need to find a survivor and get through into the library. Oh, and look out for our medical guy, Richard Eminis. He was acting strangely when I last saw him. What else don't you know? Let's see. Watch out for signs of infection.
Present and accounted for.
Did you say something? Look, the symptoms we know about are paranoia and oral distortion. Oh, and another symptom is deja vu.
Enough already.
Oh, that's a really clever way of doing that.
Well, I think that's everything you need to know. I'm sending over some research on the virus, and I'll get some doors open for you. Maybe now we can shoot the shit.
Sad that the connection failed. So, I'm just going to go ahead and quick redo this. Worst thing about my job, death helps us learn. In 5 weeks, it talks about the life cycle of the virus. Just before becoming fully catatonic, they report strange out-of-body experiences, like being chased through a series of their own memories. Some sort of mental obstacle course. And Dr. Eminis has such an experience. Okay, so Eminis, of course, has been infected there. I actually want to open this up. So, infected. I'd skipped a beat when I heard that word in association with me. Still, it seemed like just one more reason to find my father. Hearing a friendly voice hadn't hurt either, but by that point I was pretty sure she'd turn out to be crazy. Well, that sucks. My father, he's close. Alright.
If we must continue to share this brain space, I think I should have a name. Strange. So rare an opportunity to select one's own nomenclature, and yet I find myself at a loss. Any ideas, monkey?
Oh, fuck you.
So much storage in this mind of yours. Did you realize you got an entire section in here devoted to film titles? 3,103 and a half films you've seen? You only got the first half of It's a Wonderful Life in here. Huh, how does it end? Now I'll never know. You know, Clarence, that's not a bad handle. I am something of a guardian angel.
So, the crazy voice in our head has named himself Clarence. Joyous. There we go. I don't know why my mouse keeps sticking for these. Let's go down here. I want to see something blocking the door on the other side. And either locked or jammed shut. Not going to be able to get through. So, these are, I believe, living quarters for the area. And what we need to do is find a way to get through to the library. Which needs, I jotted down a note, palm print and retinal scanner. To-do list. locked by a palm and iris scanner. So I need to get some sort of a hand and a eye or something that I can do. I need to either find a person or I need to get like a hand and again an eye to use on the scanner. So let's go around this way. We need to go find a map, and here we are. So we are right up there. So let's see. Down that way is the infirmary, residential area, computer central, there's the library. We came out of the residential corridor A. There is a airlock, machine room, and then 5 is storage. So I'm actually going... trying to remember. I want to go... I don't go to computer central yet. That's going to be a little bit later. Let's actually go down to this side. I think I want to go out to whatever, I think it was storage in the top right corner of the map there. Machine room, library, whatever it was. So, alright, here's an armory. Oop, let's open you up, which, God, I wish that this was an actual armory, but instead this is basically just cans of ammo. There's nothing here. There's a saw that I need.
There's just something about a rusty saw that just makes me purr. Had a tetanus jab recently?
Fuck you, Clarence, you asshole. So, there is actually now one of those guys wandering the halls. He's going to be a pain in the neck. Because I think he actually comes back and says hi to us. Yeah, he's going to come back into here. Fun fact, enemies can die in this game. It's not impossible. What you have to do is, this is one of the places that you can do it. If I went ahead and I stacked up all of these boxes and climbed up there, under the right conditions, you can basically, like, every time you pick up a box, even like that amount, it counts as an impact. So if you did this, I don't remember how many times, it's a relatively significant number. You can actually end up taking them out and they'll die. So enemies are still killable, which makes me think that maybe at some point they did plan on making you be able to beat them to death with a hammer. Sadly, they got rid of that, which I think would have made this much more satisfying. Alright, where is... Okay, don't know where he is. Oh, fuck me. Shit. What the fuck? Oh, this is not the time game. I don't know why my... Yeah, that's like the second or third time that the game has pulled my mouse out. It's like, it's not locking to the screen for some reason. Come on, that was a horrible fucking throw, Alex. There we go. I just want to open up that door so I can see. So actually, because I have this, I may... Yeah, because I have the saw, I think I am actually going to go to Computer Central, because that's what we need to get through there. Alright. Yeah, so that guy's just going to be a constant problem. Luckily, I think he does stick to this part of the area for now, so I'm going to move on to the other side. Alright, let's go to Computer Central. Savaged, infected, terrified, and now I was hearing voices. Yep, just about everything down here turns out to be crazy, even me. Or everyone down here. Regardless, I needed to find a way through and into the library. Come on, there we go. Alright, and let's go talk to someone in here. It's locked.
Why you're here. Dr. Swanson has filled me in. I recall every single syllable of our conversation. There was ever so slight an inflection in her tone that suggested she no longer trusted me. Why ever dinosaur extinction 65 million years ago, would she think that? We share the same history. You and I are history. I recall the day of my birth, 18th of September, 1964, 3.46993412, recurring minutes past 9. I remember my mother looking surprised as I poked my head out into the world for the first time.
Yep, so this guy's clearly completely sane.
Registered palm. Something I can provide. You need it at the library. Something beyond my reach. When I became infected by those mindless zombies, I split off from the others and secured myself here. I cannot leave. Nonetheless, you will need a
deposit box.
I will not. Bring me a saw.
Okay, so this is just a hint that we need to get the saw.
3. Good. It has been precisely 12 days, 11 hours.
Didn't mean to do
39
that before
minutes,
that started.
and 12.4 seconds since something good last
Oh, for
night.
fuck's sake, why does this... It keeps on, like, pulling me out. Oh, this is less than good. So, something bad is just about to happen. Hello. Yep, that is an infected.
Come for us! He's over here! Embrace me, glorious void! Embrace me!
So, Clarence is a fucker, and he's trying to help them. Oh god, I wish there was a way to take out the lights that were in here. Sadly, there is not, so what we need to do is... Hey, buddy. Alright, I actually want to... Yeah, I have to, like, hide from him. Used to be racks of circuit cards. Does he still know where I am? No, he doesn't. Okay, good. So yeah, what I need to do is I need to trick him into going to a room to secure this area, but that guy just sawed his hand off in order to give it to us because he was trying to help us. Sadly, it looks like in doing so, the virus finally took him over. I don't really remember... Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's where he is. And I think, yep, as long as I don't look at him, we'll be okay, because I need to follow him out and to the right. There was a door on the opposite side of where we were going. It's like a computer room, and there's a way to lock him in. Alright, come on, asshole. Sneak on by, come back, because I don't want to crawl out of this corner, because there's really not many places to go. And I think if we actually try to leave properly, the game, like, it says, I think, that we can't leave for some reason. Yeah, because I think if we tried to go through there, it says, like, the power is down, and we have to do something special. Yep, he should go into that room at some point, and that's going to be where we lock him in. Okay, there we go. Alright, and close that door. And he tries to get out.
Honestly, I mean it. Well done. I was only joking about the come get 'em thing. What say we celebrate with some nice, relaxing cyanide, huh? I'm sure I saw some anthrax lying around as well.
So, Clarence is a fucker. But the good news is, we're going to at least try to get our revenge on this son of a bitch. So, I need to actually go back to where he was just hanging out. And I think... Yeah, okay, that's like a chunk of him. It's like a chunk of his body. There should have been... Okay, just did it again. Why is it... Yeah, why does it keep doing that? Let me actually want to go take a look. Okay. Interesting. Did his hand, like, glitch out or something? Because I feel like they're... Yeah, okay, there's a saw. Oh, okay, so what we're doing is we are actually in here looking for circuit cards, but there should have been a hand or something that came out, because we actually need that to move forward. If we don't... Well, I really don't know... Yeah, because that's where we're supposed to get the hand that gives us the ability to leave here. And because I wasn't quite paying 100% attention... Yeah, and it's not, like, glitched into there. Huh. Well, this is interesting. Unless... Yeah, because I can't, like, go saw his hand off again. Because he's chilling out in there. Let me... I'm just checking all of these containers. Very interesting. Alright, so what we have to do is we actually have to go into the computer system. We have to code the cards properly in order to get the power and stuff back on. But I want to keep on moving and looking through all of this. Because I think there's like a guide of some kind that I need to find. Alright. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and check out. You won't boot. Screen filled with error messages. Must be some way to fix this. Okay, and that's what that's for. Those are just random documentation. Alright, I'm gonna head back, I guess. Because I don't know what the hell happened to his hand. That's like actually really, really worrying, because I really hope that the game didn't just glitch out, and I've never seen, like, I've never seen stuff just outright disappear, but I also had very bad luck recently, and it did it again, what the hell. I had very bad luck recently when I was doing a playthrough of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So, I don't know. But whatever, let's go ahead and... Yeah, so we need to get all of that stuff loaded onto the different cards. But I'm still looking for some sort of a guide or some sort of instructional booklet.
You know, I think he's calmed down now. Perhaps all he wants is a hug. Why not let him out?
Alright, so I did go ahead and find the guide there. I'm just letting Clarence talk. So, the boot, which is red, it needs 3 things to do basic disk drive and hardware configuration stuff. There's a network card, which is blue, and then interface is green, if I recall correctly. Just reading through all of this stuff quickly. And then it actually gives us a detail on all of the individual pieces here. So let's see. Circuit setup is required installation to get any program running. Okay. Disk info setup collates disk drive configuration data. Hardware locator collates hardware configuration data. Socket protocol installs communication drivers. Let's see, firewall, protection against invalid access, antivirus against malicious programs, command interface, installs interface that allows server access. Netlocator installs routines that are for accessing internet, file streamer, and admin tools, popular demand server, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well that's good. So, I actually want to go back there, and we're going to start off with the red card because I already loaded it up. So... what did it say? I think I needed circuit setup, just to go ahead and get it running. I think I needed disk info setup, and I think it was hardware locator, because this is just for booting. Alright, so compilation was successful, so I can actually go ahead and take this out, and I'm actually going to go shove it into this machine here. What was the second one? It was network. I'm going mostly off of memory on this one here, but I remember this actually confused the living hell out of me the first few times I ever played it. Oh, shut the fuck up, Clarence, you bastard. So I definitely need circuit setup, because that's how you load it up. Because it's socket, firewall, antivirus, and net, because I think command we might need for the next one. Alright, let's compile you out. Good. And then interface. Let's do the green card last. So interface, I think, is going to need just kind of what was left. So we definitely needed circuit setup. I think we needed command. I think it's file and admin, I want to say. Perfect. So funny enough, there's actually kind of a story of me being an idiot the first time I ever played this game. What the hell? That was weird. Oh good, and this is all working. Replace the 3 broken cards with new ones. Let's hope this works. So the first time I ever played this game, I actually, and the lights are on, I didn't realize that you could lock him in there, so I was like hiding up on this table, and then every time he'd run down there, I'd quick have to hop down to try to figure that out, and I could never figure out how the hell the puzzle worked, which really sucked. So that was very, very tedious to do. I think I eventually had to look up a guide, and it was like, hey, idiot, go press the button. So let's go ahead and check out our computer. Current operations, here's some pictures. This is one from a tomb. This is another tomb. That was a water cave. The other was a tomb. There's some text from a tomb in here where they talk about the turn gate, finding the organism, looking at the costs and expenses and the procedure to make it. There's a water cave, which just talks about having some people there. They found the material used to construct some of the artifacts. more costs, and they talk about the missing minor Tom
As
Redwood.
constantly entertaining as it might seem to have access to memories one has no recollection of receiving, it also places me in somewhat of a predicament.
Okay, apparently when I tried to back out of there, the game cut off clearance. He was basically just going to piss and moan, per usual. So that was the door lock controller. I need to get a code to a door. And I think I might actually have a list in here. This is computer manual. No, that's not what I want. Let's go into... I don't know what the door code is, though. So I'm going to actually have to come back here, I think, later once I know what the door is that I need to get through. Okay, so we didn't really get the hand or anything. I'm actually going to head on down this way out to the storage area, and I want to continue trying to figure out what the hell to do. Alright, let's open all of you up. There. Sometimes these are just going to have some extra equipment, like painkillers, batteries, yeah, like there. So I am going to try to open those up as much as I can, and we can actually go ahead and bust this open to get a note. Let's see, An Illustrious Past and Exciting Future by the Archaic, a history spanning centuries. And they talk about the Archaic as a group being founded in 1519 by Francesco Melchi, a Milanese noble. Let's see, it's a private work of Leonardo da Vinci. And they talk about it... Yeah, basically it was originally just a secret society. So let's go ahead and move on. You want to go ahead and read it. I think I left enough time up there. Nothing really interesting there. It just, again, really talks about what the hell happened, you know, what caused this. Locked or jammed shut. Okay. And this is an infirmary. Okay, this is the door with ID 3061. So I need to head back to our computer room. 3061, and I did actually note that down, apparently. Because I need to get into the infirmary to get the next stuff. I'm really hoping that that guy's hand, like, somehow spawned in. Because otherwise, I'm not entirely sure that this is even going to be doable. Okay, well, you know what? I will worry about that in the future. Door is now unlocked. Wonderful. Hop back out here. I want to try to finish out the infirmary. Ideally, I would have liked to finish this whole section today, and we'll have to see, because this is coming up on about 22 minutes long. So, now that this is open, we can move through to the infirmary. There's actually some kind of funny stuff that can happen here. But I know for a fact that I should have a palm scanner here. Let's see, screen reads non-human sample, insert new sample and try again. So the infection that we have has already progressed enough that we are not human, which is very, very worrying. But I can hear that there's a computer system going, so I want to move on a little bit more. Can I bust open you? I don't know if there's any painkillers or anything in here. Nope, I just broke that for no reason. It looks like this mirror got shattered as well. Let's see, where is that computer system that I need? I think it's... Yes, it's in here. Wonderful. Locked. Interesting things in there. Does a bucket work? It does. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to incoming video chat. I think Amabel.
Christ, you look worse than the last time I saw you. Though maybe you're just at a higher resolution. Oh, damn it. Note to self, never insult your last hope of survival. I just wanted to give you a word of advice. Those creepy artifacts, we don't know how they work. Or even what they do, I suppose. I saw someone get too close to one once. You probably don't want to know. I'm sure you'll be fine. Probably. I hope. By the way, if you happen to find yourself in my neck of the woods, I'm kind of trapped. It's no big deal, really. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, no. That's hardly true. They're really completely harmless. Go on, it's just like wrapping yourself...
Oh, for fuck's sake, why do I keep on doing that? I wish there was a way to back out of those without... Actually, is there a way? Oh, yeah, there is. I don't have to keep pressing escape. He just goes ahead and he pisses and moans some. So what we have here is a chemical. We need to actually go ahead and do that, and then we need... Jot it down a note, just in case.
Your mind space is muddled as a lime. See here, A is for alliteration. B is for bohemian. C is for carcinogenic. So many long words taking up space in my new home. Here, let me do a little spring cleaning.
Yep, so Clarence just goes in and fucks with our memory.
You didn't need the periodic table, did you?
Okay, why does he keep saying that he's not confident enough to try this on himself yet? Non-human sample. Okay, what? Oh, wait, hang on. No, I know what we need to do. We need to get some sort of, like, a bracelet, if memory serves. But I don't remember where we get one. Yeah, because we need something that will, like, link up to that system. Because what's happening there is the door is basically... Here we go. Emergency wristband. It's on. Now I go ahead and do that. So what's happening is that this is like an RFID system, and what we just injected ourselves with when I was reading that note is something that lowers our heart rate to a, like, absurd level, and it's going to think that we're dead. And now, that should hopefully be enough for us to get moving. Yep. And we still have the whispers. And yep, now the door is actually open. It's telling that we're basically dead.
For a moment there, I really thought that might have been curtains.
There we go. Yeah, Clarence is still just a colossal dickhead. Let me search through here, because this is the place that we get... Oop, hello. I saw you there. This is the place, son of a bitch. Why does he keep doing that? Well, we're going to get a human head. And we need to get it, I think, with this lever. Perfect. And, yep, he does not want to move, so we just need to stretch it out enough to do that. And we just carry a head around like a totally sane, normal human being. So first I want to go ahead and use the head, I think, on the iris scanner, and then I need to go out to the other side.
You're running around with a human body part in your backpack, and I'm supposed to be the bad guy?
Yes, Clarence, because you're an asshole. So, what I'm going to do is I want to go put this on the... I think I want to go put this on the scanner first just to use it, then I need to head off to that opposite corner, and I want to double check my map here. Yeah, because I think I need to go... Yeah, because 5 is storage. I need to go up that way. And I think we're still going to have to worry about that guy wandering around here. Go ahead and use the head. Eye scanner taken care of. And we do still have the head. Just in case that turns off for some reason. So I want to move this way. And let me grab my box. It's my security blanket. If somebody jumps out and surprises me, I'm going to hit him with a box. You saw that door back there? We're not going to mess with that door. And you'll see why when we come back out. That's all I'm going to say. Great. Lasers. The beams will trigger the explosives for sure. I better stay out of their way. Good. So, we get to do yet another box stacking puzzle, I believe. I think I actually need to go... I'm trying to remember how exactly we do this, if we use the planks to get over, or what. Does it go up here? Yeah, I recall these puzzles being a little bit of a hassle because the physics aren't great. Like, there's not much friction on some of this stuff, so it's very easy to end up getting... I don't know, I don't want to describe it as, like, getting lost, but they end up sliding around too much. But we're now on the other side, and I see an artifact, which I just broke my ankles trying to get. Strange artifact. Wonderful.
Look
so...
Here. It seems, yeah. The visual cortex of this monkey is certainly of a simplistic design. If I can just... There, you see? It's like molding clay. Hate to interrupt you while you're showing off your logical problem solving. Let me put it more simply. You see what I want you to see. Well, it won't
And then that
work
goes
if
away.
you move around, will it? You can't look up the magician's sleeve.
Alright, so I need to, I believe, load this up with some weight, and then it'll actually collapse this thing down. Because if we try to walk across here, it's going... Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not what I wanted to do, game. If we try to walk across here, I think it ends up killing us. It's like a weight sensor of some kind. But I could, yet again, be wrong, and I don't know how much weight it actually takes to trigger this. Let's see. Some sort of plate on the ground. Industrial scale. Looks heavy and welded shut. Kinda wish I would have thrown these from the other side, but I don't want to risk that. Let's go. Come on, can you, like, be done yet? There we go. Perfect. And now we get to try to jump across and hope that the game didn't just screw us. Yeah, I don't like this puzzle. I think this is kind of dumb because it should, like, break apart or something. Or something should happen, because I've actually had it where it's almost impassable. I had to, like, go stack up little items to jump across it. But, you know, doesn't make the game any worse. I just think it's a little bit of a negative on what is otherwise a kind of neat puzzle idea. I want to actually grab this. So I do think that these lasers are also triggered by organic material, just like the other set, which is nice. So I don't need to worry if I throw like a box through there. There is a note here though, by Dr. Richard Eminis, theoretic effects of controlled infection. Let's see. They talk about how our father Howard Lafresque ignored attempts to prevent the release of the virus. Talks about when it infects it, it basically adapts the brain functions to suit its own purposes. It was released from a tomb that was very old, and a lot of this is mostly conjecture or theory.
I'm not you. I'm part of something larger. We are nothing. We are a mistake. I need to rejoin them. Release me. Let me out. This is not right. I should be with them. I am them. There should be no I.
Okay, this is not the time.
This is not the first time. Another was infected. Red. He so wanted to, but we would not let him die. Did he call us a disease?
Ah, man. And now we're back at the same problem that I had with the puzzle the initial time I ever played this, where it kind of blocks our progress. So anyway, we actually have a gas mask now, and we got the lasers turned off to make our escape easier. Hello. Oh yeah, and yeah, Clarence is a dickhead.
That is the most fun I've had in my entire life! Which isn't saying
This is
much.
residential. The archaic asks that viral biologists do not take their
Hello,
work
problem.
on with them.
Okay, so that's why we didn't mess with that door, because there was an infected in there.
On him, brother. Free as both.
Yeah, Clarence is still kind of an asshole, so this is actually more gas, so I need to put on my gas mask. I'm actually very, very lucky, because I think this stuff can kill you relatively quickly, and that section when Clarence took over Philip's body, we can actually end up getting murdered there. So I want to try to finish this off as quick as possible. I think I'm safe here? Yes, okay. High pressure pipes making the gas leak out of the valve's intersection, and it's stuck. Okay. So we just need to go ahead and do a little bit of a puzzle around here. Let's see if I remember it. Locked, but the lock looks somewhat crude. Can I saw it open? No. Okay. Engine is out of order. Okay. Can I bust it open with a barrel? Negative. Okay, that's... What am... I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Because I feel like there's something pretty... Oh, there we go. I think I need to just pry it open with this metal bomb. That's right. Yep, perfect. So now if I go ahead and I apply pressure, it should... Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, so Philip is either incredibly strong, or he's tiny and weak and basically useless. Door scanner is not working properly. Perfect. Let's not go into there yet, because that looks like a dangerous place. I want to continue searching around for any other items. We aren't going to go to the conclusion of that, because I think that's actually where the... I think that's where the guy's hand actually comes from. I think we have to saw that off. I was slightly incorrect. Oh, and we have steam pressure statistics. Alright, let's see. Valves that are all high temperature. Let's switch them to manual mode. Alright, and then we can actually do that. Let me unlock this valve. Good, so I actually want to go back, and I think that valve that I was messing with earlier should now be deactivated. I can go ahead and turn that off, and that should be useful. I don't really know why, to be honest. I'm not sure what that, like, actually does. I don't remember. But let's go in here, and let's try to chop off this guy's hand. No signs of visible trauma, but he's dead alright. And the door got stuck behind us. So, we're going to go ahead and try to saw off his hand, where his body just fell into a pit.
Let me guess. That was an important corpse.
So, this is going to be probably one of the first sections that I have a very real risk of dying in. So, what I have to do is we have to try to bait the worm into there, because the worm ate the body, and the worm busted through electrical circuitry where we just electrocuted it to death. That thing basically just jumped. I think one hole goes there, and then it goes through whichever one you're closest to get to. Oh, shut up, Clarence, you dick.
You know, the one thing that keeps me going is that when I finally work out how to end all this, you're coming with me.
Well, Clarence, I promise I will take you to hell if we go out. Anyway, what was I saying? That we... Oh yeah, the worm basically just jumps around in there, and then it goes towards whichever hole you're closest to, and there's 3, so you kind of have to bait it, which you saw me trying to do. Kind of tough to do. It's very easy to end up getting killed there. Okay, good. So it looks like that area of the poison is no longer active. So I want to head back. Hello. I don't think you were here.
Poor monkey friend. Is he all right? He looks a little under the weather. If I were you, I'd envy him. If I were me, I'd envy him as well. How do you commit suicide when you got no heart to stop, no hands to wield a chainsaw?
It's an excellent question. You try harder. So anyway, I want to move on. I think we're going to be... You'll notice that little stuttering effect.
I could have sworn we remembered there being a door here before. How queer! What's in that direction? Oh, silly old me. I haven't got any hands to point with, have I? No, not that way. You sure you know where we're going? Didn't we pass the door just back there? You see? You silly Billy. It was here all along. Would you like Uncle Clarence to take the steering wheel for a while? You should see your face. This is actually gonna be fun. Perhaps I won't get you killed after all.
So Clarence is actively fucking with us. Okay, interesting. I picked up some baggage on the way, but finally I was close to my goal. I was sure answers lay behind that door. They were answers I should have set out to find when I received my father's letter in 2000. Why did I wait a whole year to come out here? So, you can see now that Clarence is going to not only be a threat, and he's going to try to encourage things to kill us, he's actually going to actively hinder our progress. So, we need to take that fucker out at some point. But I'm actually going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time I will be picking up that note, and we will be proceeding onward and deeper into the archaic facility here to try to figure out what the hell happened to our father, and to see if maybe, just maybe, his note about Akira is real. So thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.